questions, please drop them down on the questions and I will be answering them at the end of the PowerPoint presentation before we start the actual demonstration. Now, at the end of our live stream today, we will be providing you with some resources, free resources for you guys. So all you got to do is put hashtag live in the chat below, and then I will reach out to you guys and provide you guys with the resources that we're going to be giving. But stay with me so you can see what the resources are and how you can use that to really like take your calls and your booking to the next level. Because this is the where if you are not yet at 10K months, this is what you need in order for you to really like take your booking and your calls to the next level. You need to have a system in place, and that is what we're going to talk about today. All right, so we're going to dive into today's training. So again, if you're watching live, put hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay below so then I can also see how many people are actually watching the replay. Now, for those of you that are in She's on Demand platform already, you're going to get this training inside the academy, so along with the resource as well. For those of you that not join, you can see there that is you can join She's on Demand for free right now. So let us know, put hashtag She's on Demand in the chat below so then I can also reach out to you and see how you can get a 30-day trial with us for free because you joined our live stream today. Okay, so let's dive into today's topic. Let me go ahead and start our presentation. Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to create a calendar for your coaching business that basically, that automates it, that gives the process that goes everything from point A to point B. And if we're not talking about just a calendar, okay, we're taking this to the next level, guys. So we're gonna dive into that topic today. So what we're going to discuss today is going to be, we're going to talk about time management. We're going to talk about the system. We're going to talk about designing layout. We're going to talk about the copy, and we're going to talk about the tracking. Okay. Those are the things that we're going to discuss in today's training. So the first thing we want to talk about is why is this important, right? This is important because it provides a client experience, right? When someone comes in to connect with you, you want to have something like that they can see availabilities, that you want them to see, that they can schedule something. You want it to be friendly, user friendly, Also, we want to be able to block our time. We want to be able to have our time set or schedule our hours of operation. Also, it helps you grow your business. So it streamlines the process of your client that is coming in, right? It handles a volume, right? When you have a system in place, you can handle volume. If you have a team, then you can have a system where your team be able to handle the calls. As your company grow, as your business grow, you're going to have a team that are going to be handling probably these calls for you. Okay. Another thing is it allows you to have customization. You want to have customized things in your business that it represents all the time in your branding, and that everything is positioning you as at the authority. Okay. So having something that is customized, available to be able to view it with your branding, with your brand voice, all that, it's good to have because it creates that brand recognition. Also, it's important to have an automated integration, right? When, like, for example, if you are going to be charging for a session, then you can have an integrated payment in there right then, where you can integrate your payment links. It also allows you to send a reminder. So it's important to have a reminder system for you people that are going to be coming on the call. It also allows you to have data analytics, right? It's also good to have some way to track and actually see data for your business, where how many calls did we get this month versus how many calls were canceled versus how many calls convert into sales. So when you start running your business, you start thinking about the analytics side of it. Okay, this is the volume that came in this month, this is the volume that cancel or no show, and this is the volume of people that actually convert. You're able to quickly assess that because you have a streamlined process. So what we're going to talk about is strategic time slot, right? So we want to make sure that when we are creating our system, right, our booking system, that we are creating with our peak energy time, right? Basically, that's when you schedule something, you want to make sure that is with your energy, that is aligned with you. Okay, when you have the energy, what days do you block that are your CEO day? Which days are the days that you're going to take calls? What are the days that you're going to follow up, right? So you want to make sure that you always do these calls when your energy is high, because we want to, energy is everything in this business. You want to have a client preference, right, as well. So think about your audience. Think about where your people is, right? If they're in UK, if they are in Canada, if they're in Australia. Think about the time when you're creating your booking system. Think about that time as well of who are the ideal, like your ideal clients, where does she lives, right? So having that in mind when you're creating this is super important, because sometimes when you're creating a book and you can't, yes, you want to make sure that it's aligned with you and your energy, but also make sure that your ideal is aligned with your ideal client. Also, when you're creating your time, you might make sure that you're also creating a buffer time, right? You want to incorporate buffer time between the sessions to avoid any back-to-back calls and avoid any burnouts. When you are creating your booking, and you're creating the slots, don't just go crazy and putting, oh, I'm unavailable all the time, because I will tell you very, very easily you will get burned out. So make sure that you schedule the days that you're going to have calls, schedule the days that you're going to have your CEO days, schedule the days that you're going to be working behind the scene, and schedule the days that you're going to have follow ups, right? So when you're creating your strategic time slots, make sure you write down which days I'm going to be available, where do I have my energy, am I a morning person? If I am a morning person, what time I'm going to be available, and is this time aligned also with my ideal client, right? So then you want to think about that. Also, think about services type, right? Like, this is going to be like, if you have also your coaching one-on-one coaching calls, then you need to also think about the services that you have available and then the clients that you already have. So you have to separate everything. My, sales calls that are my money sales calls, right? That's where it's bringing in money. But then I also have to think about the coaching calls that I have, or any, follow up with my actual client calls, right? So you have to have different slots in your calendar. You have to see the overall picture of that. Like I said, to keep in mind the time zone consideration, right? Because you are basically, remote, so you can take calls basically at any time, but you have to make sure that it's aligned with you and your schedule, and then it allows you, right? Because sometimes people schedule things on a time that their ideal client is never available, right? So if you're working with people that are working class, that have a job, okay, they're not most likely going to be available Monday, like 9 to 5. They're going to be available after 5 p.m. Is that aligned with you? Like, you have to, even if it's not aligned with you, then who is going to take this calls, right? There has to have some type of flexibility, but also making sure to take in consideration your time slot, your schedule, your things that you're doing on a day to day. You also want to be think about the seasonal demand, depending on nurturing of your coaching, right? At the time of the year, it's a higher demand. So you want to adjust your time slot cater to the seasonal trends as well. So for example, when back to school day comes, like, maybe those are the time that you particular, depending what coach you are, could be slow, and then maybe on the holidays you get more busy, in the new year you get more busy. So you want to adjust your time depending on the season of your business. um Trials and adjustments, you want to start some vary of times based on above consideration, and you want to monitor that slots of booking quickly, which ones are, like, which one are the ones that people will schedule the most, or what is the patterns. You want to take a look at the patterns that they have. Another thing also, when you're doing the time slot, another thing that you want to also add is some feedback loops. Encourage your clients to provide you feedback on the time and availability. Like, let them ask them questions. Hi, is the time was a good time for you? By asking that, you're going to quickly understand more your ideal client, and you're going to know more where they're available. Okay, and also to get in the habit of regularly, like, looking at your time slot. Okay, I'm taking off 2 days, so let me make sure I adjust my calendar based on my availability this week. I'm gonna be out on vacation. I am sick, whatever. All those things, we need to have strategies and we need to have process in place so we know exactly what to do when that situation arises. All right, so now we're going to talk about the systems that you need to have a great booking calendar. So this is not your normal calendar. Here's the link, book your call. Yay, great, but we need to go more a little this is a little more advanced. Like, we're talking about having your booking system do some heavy lifting for you, okay? Because yes, they can get the call. You can just send a link, and they can just book the call there. But what really makes it is that if that person doesn't show up to the call, then now you lost the person, right? So by having a great booking page where when they book there, and then you have some automations behind that, that is going to do some like heavy lifting for you, then it's going to allow you to have a more close rate with that client, because that client understands what they're coming on the call for. So choosing a booking platform, we want to make sure it's reliable. We want to make sure that it's suitable to your needs. We want to make sure that all the customizations that we're talking about has it. We want to make sure that it's also friendly user, right? That they're able to see everything in there, click, all mobile optimized. We want to make sure that we have some automations reminders set up when they book. We want to make sure that it has some integration with communication, integrating the booking system with your preferred communication tools such as email, chats, texting. Ensure that the clients get easily reached out for any questions and concerns related to their booking. Okay. Cancellation and rescheduling policy. You want to have a clear communication policy regarding your cancellations, any rescheduling, or you want to have a process in place for anyone that needs to reschedule or need to change that. Another thing is that we're going to talk about the designing for conversions. Now, this is super important because we're not just having a page and boom, we want to make sure that we have a page that is appealing. We want to make sure that has a page that is going to convert. And we're going to talk about the designing aspect of that. So when you are creating your page, you want to make sure that you select the colors that match your brand personality, that resonates with your target audience, that also use contrasting colors for important elements such as the booking now buttons. You want to have a layout that is organized, right? That has elements, it has the placing correctly, information that keeps the design consistent throughout the booking process. We want to make sure that your branding is incorporated, right? That the company logo shows up, the fonts, the visual. We want to be consistent and reinforce our brand recognition and our professionalism in your booking page. Another thing is that you want to have a clear call to action. Okay, book now. Or a similar call of action should be like schedule your session, or schedule your roadmap, or schedule your blueprint. Like, you guys can get creative with the buttons of what you want to call it, but what is your call, right? What is, you want to name it, something The next thing we're going to talk about is compelling copywriting. So, when are you writing the copy for your page? You want to make sure that you know your audience, you understand your target audience, pain point, aspirations, challenges. Tailor your description and address their specific needs. We want to start with the hook. Begin with a descriptive and captivating statement or questioning, okay, that grabs the reader attention. You want to highlight the benefits, clearly outline and the tangible benefit the clients can expect from this coaching call. Use a descriptive language, okay, to paint the vivid picture, okay, the positive outcome they will experience with this call. So in this call, what is the outcome that they're going to get? What is the benefit of them getting on this call? Okay, be a solution oriented. Okay, emphasize how your coaching will help your client overcome the challenges and achieve their goals. Address the pain points directly and offer a solution through your coaching. So when we are creating this sales page, we want to talk, we want to give them some type of nuggets right in front of it, like what they're going to get out of this call. Like, when you come to our call, we're going to give you X, Y, and Z. By the time you finish, you're going to feel this way. By the time you get off the call, you're going to have clarity. What is it that you're doing? So you want to be specific and clearly, okay? Clearly state what the coaching call entitles, include topics, techniques, methodology, use like concrete examples, illustration, testimonials, like all the things you can have that people can feel confident that they're going to come to the call and that you have the solution to the problem by highlighting those things ahead of time in your booking page. Now, once we do that, we want to make sure that we have a tracking for success, right? We want to have a section where we can track our potential clients, right, in a pipeline. We want to make sure we segmentation. We have a segmentation. We prioritize them, okay, by different situations like booking calls, cancellation calls, reschedule, follow up in 7 days, sign up for your program. What is the stage they're in? What stage are they in right now in the booking process? Because this is going to allow you to really like understand more your ideal client. Lead generation, utilize various of channels like your website, social media, referrals. Those are the locations where you can actually capture some more leads and use your booking page. You can capture and collect the information for contact details, and it helps you see clearly like this person, like, okay, this is their phone number, this is their social media handles, this is their emails. You have a more a picture of this person and what they do, and it allows you to do research, reach out to them, personalize your message to them, nurturing them, right? By tracking, you're able to develop a series of follow-up communication that provides value and nurture the relationship with that ideal client, okay? And then having a follow-up systems tracking, right? Automating reminders to set up the automation to follow up with potential clients, like I say, personalized outreach, and then respond to tracking, monitor and respond rates. You can see what are the rates, how many people actually book, how many people actually convert, how many people did I follow up, how many people did they cancel, how many no shows did I have. And then when you're able to see that type of reporting, you're able to adjust for that month, and you're able to have better goals and make better decisions in your business. All right, so then we have target outreach. So the target outreach, once you have your booking setup page, you have your automations, you have your email section going in there, have a series of email nurturing people, right? Now you want to make sure that we targeted outreach. We are doing our content marketing, right? Where can we put this booking page? We can create a blog post, we can create a video and say, hello, click the button below. You can book your call now. You can go on a podcast, address some common challenges of your coaching, common challenges of your coaching, and can help them with share pieces of your website and social media to establish your expertise. You can place your calendar in your website homepage. You can dedicate a book now page in your website. You can have a clear understanding. You can go live. So you can set up some booking that way. There's different ways that you can definitely promote your page and sell your page. So in the booking page, it's going to also already be doing some selling for you. So you don't. So by you following the framework of it, you're going to be able to. People are going to be able to see what to expect. They're going to be able to read. They're going to be able to see some testimonials, etc. And then they're going to be able to feel more comforted that you are going to help them with their solution, with the problem. Okay, so now that we're at the end, and we're gonna start in the next part of that, which is basically showing you behind the scene. I just want to remind you guys that when you sign up for She's on Demand, you can go to www.shesondemand.com and you can look at our what we offer. With this live training today, if you put hashtag live in this video, you actually get the template for booking funnel templates. Okay, these are not these are only given to you for those that participate in this live training. You will have the automations, you will have the pipelines, and you will also have the worksheet. So in the button, there's going to be a link where you can actually put in your name, and then you're going to get this delivered to you. When you sign up for She's on Demand, like I said, you're going to get the booking funnel template, you're going to get the automation template, and you're going to get the pipeline um, set up for you already. And then you get a 15-day trial for free. And then monthly will be $97. Okay. So for those of you that take action today, I will also be granting you 30 days for free in my mini membership, which what I will teach you how to create your offers, how to create your lead magnet, how to create this, and step-by-step trainings on how to do this booking. So if you want to take actions today, put hashtag queen so then I can reach out to you and you'll get a 30-day free trial for our membership that we have with so many good things in there. Okay, so now let's dive into showing behind the scene of our software and how we have this booking things that we talk about today, how we have all this built out for you guys, and how does it look. So let me get on here. Let me get back. To stream. Here we go. I'm back. All right. So now we're gonna go. We're gonna try to go behind the scenes so then I can show you guys how to actually the behind the scene of the software. Okay, so give me 1 second. We're gonna go here. Perfect. All right, so now we are behind the scene. Okay, so here we go. So this is actually for those of you that are live streaming and watching this, and you want to take advantage of the Queen Society for Beginner Coaches. This is actually a membership that it's available for coaches right now. It's less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks. I will be giving you guys a 30-day free trial for those of you that are action takers and want to really dive into their coaching business and take it to the next level. You will actually get disrupt into your account, and I will be showing you guys what you're going to be getting as taking action. Okay, so what you're going to be doing is we're going to be going into the site. So this is how it looks behind the scene. Let me just zoom it out. And the booking that we're gonna get, we have four colors. So we have bold, fitness, modern, and spiritual right now. We're gonna be creating more. So let's just show you guys how the modern looks. And then basically you're gonna be getting all these funnels. You're gonna be getting a one-on-one page. You're gonna be getting community builder and a booking page. This is the one we're gonna be talking about today. But when you join our Business Queen Society for Beginner Coaches, you actually get access to this, and then join our She's on Demand for 15 days free. then you're gonna get all these funnels right in your account, guys. Like, how amazing is that? So we're gonna go into the booking page. And then we already done the build out for you guys. We tried to design a very precise like design, and I am going to show you how this looks. Let's just go here. Let me see if I can actually. I'm going to go edit the page so you can see it and how it's edited. So again, these pages are like I want to say 70% done. All you have to do is grab your brand colors, your images, and do a little, but the page itself and the funnel is done for you. Okay. So here you can see, let's just go down. We have the sections here. We have a home, about, and book a call. So basically, you can really just have this page in your bio link or anywhere, and it's ready to go. Change your here, change your information. What is that you do? Ready to transform your body, ready to transform your life. What is that you do, right? So basically, you can just change the name here. The buttons, you can change the colors. You go down here and change the colors of the buttons. Um, and then where does it go? It goes to a pop up. So when you click this, it goes to a pop up. There's gonna go. The pop up is the calendar, and you can see it pop up. Here is a tailor consultation for you. You can say my one-on-one call is a tailor. You can talk about the unique challenges and goals. What is exactly that your call is going to do for them? Is it a roadmap? Why book a call? In this call, you're going to say during this call we may go over X, Y, and Z. You can say your business training goals, whether or not one-on-one is right for you, what options do I offer. Like, you can give them a quickly what they're going to get out of the call. And then an about me, give them a little of what is about you, what do you do, just a quick description of that, and then some Q&A calls, Q&As in here, right? Like questions they might have when they are booking a call. And then you can have some testimonials in here, which is already there for you. And then let's start the journey, book a call, right? The beauty of this is that it's not just a calendar. It's a booking page, but you're going to be able to tailor this. You'll be able to ask like, what are they going to get out of it? By the time you finish what during our call, this is what we're going to discuss. So if you have a profitable planning, if you have a game plan, if you have a roadmap, like this is a great way to illustrate that and let them know, like in the call, this is where we're going to go. We're going to go over your business goals. We're going to go over your niche. We're going to go over your offer. If you're a business coach, if you are a health, we're going to go over like your weight. We're going to go over your we're going to go over like your height. We're going to go over some the food that you eat. What are the things that is blocking you? What is stopping you from getting your goals, like etc. Like, you want to give them what exactly is the call, okay? Because nobody wants to come to a call and be like, okay, what am I doing here? Like, if they know what they're going to get out of the call when they book the call, it's you're getting a little more closer to closing that sales call, the sales, because you already letting them know ahead of time what to expect and what they're going to get out of it. Okay, so this is one of the booking page. And so once they do that, this they click in here, then it's a pop-up gonna come in here, and the pop-up is the calendar right here. And so they're gonna go ahead and pick whatever date that they want, set up. And then in the booking, we're gonna be able to say booking with your name, that way you know that this is yours. And again, if you have a team, you can always duplicate this page if they're in the DMs and they're DMing people and now they want to get the call. Like, you can actually have a video here explaining what they're going to be getting out of the call as well. So you don't have to put a picture. I will actually have a video here, and that's exactly what I have in mind. I have a video. So again, you customize it, your branding, all that, it's already, set in there. So once they book the call, they're gonna go into a thank you page. And I always like to have like, what else can I actual get from here. And for me, it's growing your Facebook group. So um, once they come in and actually, get the they book the call, and the next thing is for them to say, hey, by the way, come join our Facebook community where we show more trainings, etc. Right? So that is a good way to actually get more leads. So let me go back here and show you the next page. Okay. All right, so this is our next page. Our next page is the thank you page, like I said. In the thank you page, I love to just, give them a thank you, come join our Facebook community. I like to also add videos a lot in my landing pages. So also having a video um, like, hey, thank you for booking. And then you can have a little video as well, like what to expect now that your call is being booked. Like you can say, we'll send you the confirmation via email. We'll give you the Google links or Zoom links. If you're more than 5 minutes late, we'll call you. The call will be canceled. Blah blah blah. Domestic call. Make sure that you're in a secure place. Make sure you're in a place that you can have a reliable internet, etc. Like you can put some steps in there, and then you can put a video here. Like, okay, we're also going to be sending you another video, so you can make this more like streamlined, but it gives you all the assets that you need to make that happen. So it's not just a booking page and that's it. Like you taking it to the next level. You know what I mean? So here gives you the examples of that, and then you can have a video, and then you can also add a section here. Like you can add another section, and you can put a button and a little mock-up to like come join our Facebook community, like stay connected type of stuff, or come join my YouTube community, right? If you're on YouTube. So that's a great way to like keep it connected, and you know what I mean, to have everything connected in one place. So now I'm going to show you quickly. We're going to go back in the back, and then so we have uh, four different style of funnels right now for booking. But we also giving you, when you join through this live training, the you're going to get also the automations for the calendar. So let me show you what that looks like. So we're going to go back in here. Okay. So now here we have the calendar workflow, and it is a giant workflow. So we can see, depending on if you're doing 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 50 minutes, or an hour in Zoom, if you miss any calls, cancellations, calendar not interested, cancel, follow up later, follow up in 7 day, interested. Um, then we have leave from home, no show, no show, no show. So all this is a calendar system that we have set up. So let's just show you the 30-minute ones so it make it easier. You would just have to come in here and plug in your information because we already have the workflow situated for you already. The workflow is done. So you will need to just come and change like the copy, because we do created some templates for you guys, but you can customize it and make it more personal and with your branding and stuff. But the templates are already created there for you guys. And also we created some custom fields, which it'd be easier for you guys since we already have some custom fields inside here. Like this ones are custom fields that you just have to fill that in your business. So make it really easy to edit and everything. Now, just keep in mind that all this can seem a little overwhelming, but it's robotics. Like it will make your life so much easier having a system in place that is not just a reminder, but also helps you. Like if a client, didn't show, you can quickly move them. And we're going to show you now the pipeline where we make this whole thing move around. So for example, this is the calendar. Okay. So if someone comes and book a call, they're going to come into the booking. Okay. If somebody comes from a phone lead, this is if they call, right? No show, no show, no show. Then retargeted, follow up later. Let me just scroll down more. and then we have not interested, etc. So when a potential client comes in, they're going to come to one of these things, right? If they just book a call, it's going to go here. So if they didn't come to the call and they miss anything, then you can move them to the no show. And what the no show does is like it has an automation that helps them like rebook again. And then if they are retargeting to follow up later on, it has an automation set up like, hey, go follow up with these people. It tells you task on to do that. In the automation, it has that set to do that. So that's how the pipeline works with the automation. So when you move the client to the next stage that they're in, then it triggers the automation to go out. So you will have to go in here, and of course you will need to edit it to customize it and follow up in 7 days um, to whatever your business is. So it has a follow up, it sends an email. If they got questions, hey, has it been days since we last spoke? I would like to follow up with you to see if we have any questions, blah, blah, blah. So let's say you're in a call and you see, oh, this is an automation where you will move them there. Now, you can build more of this, like by all means, you get so creative with it, but the system is such a robotic and like it will streamline your process. It will really, because let me tell you something. After the calls, if person didn't sign up in there, okay, it doesn't mean that the person doesn't want to work with you. It just simply means that it needs a little more nurturing, okay? They need a little more nutrients. So if this person doesn't sign up with you, by having a system in place that could do the follow-up with you, for you, then it's gonna give you bring that person again and say, oh yes, I forgot about this person. I really want to join their program, but I just have a few more questions. So by sending an email saying, hey, it's been a couple of days, it's been 7 days that we last spoke. Do you have any questions? Blah, blah, blah. You can do an email, you can do a texting if you gather texting. So having a follow-up system is super important. And I use this in my business and a lot of my clients that we have through our agency. We also set up a system like this that is gonna, and they love it because it's everything automated, everything is set up, and it's just doing the work for you because a lot of people forget to follow up. So having a follow-up system in place is super important in your business because I will tell you that 80% of the time when a person loses a sale is because they didn't follow up. Or I want to say 90% of the time it's because they didn't follow up. So having a follow-up system, having a pipeline where, hey, all these clients got to be follow up, DM them or text them or email them, follow up with them. Of course, there's more streamlined process that you have to have in place on the call that we do talk about that inside our membership. It's only $7. You guys can join, and I do talk about some sales calls, strategies, and things like that. So if you're interested, drop below, put Queen, and I will be able to send you the link to sign up. All right, guys, I hope you guys saw so much value in this training today I put together. Again, you guys, you send me a live stream, hashtag live stream, if you want to get the resources that I'm giving in this video. I'm giving you guys a worksheet that is going to help you hashtag and put everything together for your booking. I'm going to be giving you the pipeline automations and the funnels when you sign up for She's on Demand for free. And then it will be $97 after that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. It was so much fun for me to do this for you guys. I love this type of trainings. I will be bringing you guys at least once a week this type of training. So keep in the lookout. Next training is going to be about how to build your website. And we're going to talk about high converting website and generating leads through your website and how to organize everything from your website, SEO, etc. We're going to talk about that next week. So be on the lookout for the next week's training. Okay, Queens, thank you so much. See you guys